Marshall, Murray, and Williamson County. While Rutherford County checkpoints were not included in the provided schedule, drivers traveling across Middle Tennessee are being reminded to plan ahead. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news. Rutherford weather.
High of 92. Today, under partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for storms. Tonight, lows level off around 73, partly cloudy. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS. Currently, it's 65 degrees.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable, Tennessee Association of Broadcasters Award winner for Best Local Talk Show. A look at the news, views, politics, sports, and people shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everybody. Johnny V back with you. I was absent without leave last week, right, Brian?
Yes. You'll need to go to HR on your way out.
Is there a pink slip there?
Oh, no, we don't give those. How do you give a pink slip for free work?
That's true. Good point.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, really. I was, you know what's interesting, especially when we talk about this first song we're going to do. I was in Mississippi last weekend for the Holloway family reunion. That's my mother's family. She was born and raised in Mount Olive, Mississippi. Which
so that's where you were last week?
Well, we were in Hattiesburg, is where the reunion was. But we drove up, my sister, her daughter, my niece, and my two first cousins, Diane and Becky Bounds. Diane Bounds being a former Miss Mississippi and Miss America contestant.
Oh. Wow.
That's my mother's sister's two daughters. We drove up to Tupelo. Tupelo's become kind of a tourist destination. There's
Elvis.
There's a TV show about it. There's a guy who has a mercantile store and another store, and he restores these houses and sells them. For
but
people.
You went last Friday there.
Well, we went down on Thursday. We went up to Tupelo on Friday. The reunion itself was on Saturday.
Oh.
And then came home Sunday.
So you didn't find out about this reunion until Friday morning?
No, I didn't decide I was going.
Oh.
I didn't decide I was going until Thursday. And then
you were thinking, go to a radio show, get out of town.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I did, I met my my niece Stacy rented a car, and she was driving her mom, Paula, my sister, from Knoxville down there. And so they go through Chattanooga. So I met them in Chattanooga. Took my car down to my daughter Katie's house. Katie took me over to a meeting spot, and then I rode with them all the rest of the way, and then rode back Sunday. Katie picked me up. Then I came home Sunday evening.
Okay. I was just trying to put the timeline together with the...
I didn't text you to Friday morning, right?
It was somewhere in the 8 o'clock hour Friday morning, yeah. I was just...
Well, here's what happened. Once I was on the road Thursday, I meant 100 times to text you, and it just kept escaping me.
Yeah.
So I go out to walk Friday morning. Actually, it was Saturday we went to Tupelo and then got back for the reunion that evening, because Friday, we spent the night Thursday in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, then drove on down Friday. But I got up early Friday morning and took a walk, and it came a torrential downpour.
And you thought of me?
And for some reason, I'm walking, the rain is pouring down, and Beautiful walking trail there along this river. What's the name of that river in Tupelo? I've forgotten. Golly. Beautiful river. Something Warrior. Something Warrior River, I think.
There's the Tim Bigby River.
No, it flows into the Tim Bigby. It's a tributary to the Tim Bigby.
So it's got Warrior in the name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has Warrior in it. And
well, the Black Warrior River?
The Black Warrior River. And it's a beautiful river there. It has they have this beautiful trail. I mean, paved walking trail along it. And
yeah, I see it.
I'm in this downpour, and all of a sudden I go, I'm not texted Brian. I get over under this overhang of this building that's up, a little ways from the trail, and I text you there.
That seemed to be the Lord.
And then you don't even respond. You never respond until after the show's over.
In the 8 a.m. hour? No. The 8 o'clock hour for me is nuts. And then getting here.
Yeah, that was bad form on my part, Brian. Sorry about that.
The Black Warrior River is named after Chief Tuscaloosa.
Wow.
Because Tusca means warrior and Lusa means black.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
that must be Cherokee, I guess.
You and the Choctaw.
Choctaw.
Yeah.
Chief Tuscaloosa. Aha. Yeah. Hence the name. Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Tuscaloosa.
So I've learned something from you, Brian. You've culturalized me a little more today,
well,
Brian.
Just hang around, pal.
So, so to come back at you, we're going to start out. We're going to celebrate some musical history events which occurred this past week, okay? And I think we're going back to the 27th of October. July.
Okay.
July 27th, 1944.
Thought I was in a time warp.
Roberta Lee Streeter was born. Became a very famous, very successful singer-songwriter. One of the first women to ever write her own music. I'll give you a hint to get her stage name. She was born in Chickasaw County, Mississippi. What do you think?
What I think her stage name was?
Yeah. Her professional name.
Oh, everybody knows that's Bobbie Gentry.
You're cheating over there.
I did
You're
look.
Googling. Here's the interesting thing about Bobbie Gentry. She writes this song, Ode to Billie Joe. It becomes this phenomenal success. It propels her just into superstardom. And then that was in 1967. And incredible #1 song. Later records an incredibly successful album with Glenn Campbell, has her own TV show, all kind of stuff. Does a lot of stuff on the BBC in Britain. And then on April 30th, 1982, she attends the Academy of Country Music Awards. April 30th, 1982. That's the last time she has been seen in public by anybody.
Really?
No interviews, no more professional life, no nothing.
She's still alive, we know?
As far as we know, she's just, the 27th was her 84th birthday. And there's one story that was written that she lived in a gated community near Memphis, Tennessee. The same year, another story came out. She lives in a gated community near Los Angeles. No one knows. No one knows where she is.
Very interesting.
And except she does have one child by Jim Stafford, so that child obviously knows. But she has not been seen or heard of since April 30th, 1982. Is that not strange?
Interesting.
But happy 84th birthday, Bobbie Gentry. Let's do this incredible song, Ode to Billie Joe. You know, Brian, the thing about this song, if you listen to it carefully, there was obviously something between her, the singer, and Billie Joe McAllister. No question about it. The question is what? The song is so brilliant because you could think of 1,000 different stories that would fit the song of her and Billie Joe.
Even a little, murdery.
Yes, it could be a little murder in there.
Or, a love triangle.
Love triangle.
Yeah.
Could have been a miscarriage, maybe.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about going to that.
Well, the preacher sees him up there throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. You don't know. It's just so ingenious the way she wrote it to leave all those possible iterations of a story of what it could be.
Let your mind go wild.
The mystery of it is what I think helped propel the song, besides just the music and her incredible voice. So we'll do it. 1967, number 1, Bobbie Gentry. Hope she's doing well wherever she is. Very intriguing woman. It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty dust. Another sleepy, dusty Delta day. I was out shopping cotton, and my brother was baling hay. At dinner time, we stopped and walked back to the house to eat. And Mama hollered at the back door, y'all remember to wipe your feet. She said, I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today, Billie Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Papa said to Mama as she passed around the black-eyed pea, Billie never had a lick of sense, would you? Pass the biscuits, please. There's 5 more acres in the lower 40 I got to plow out. And Mama said it was a shame about Billie Joe anyhow. Seems like nothing ever comes to no good up on Choctaw Ridge. And now Billie Joe McAllister's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. But the city recollected when he and Tom and Billie Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? I'll have another piece of apple pie, you know it just don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday on Choctaw Ridge. And now you tell me Billie Joe's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Mama said to me, child, what's happened to your appetite? I've been cooking all morning and you haven't touched a single bite. That nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today. Said he'd be pleased to have dinner, oh Sunday, oh, by the way. Said he saw a girl looked a lot like you up on Choctaw Ridge. And she and Billie Joe were throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. 1 year has come and gone since we heard the news about Billie Joe. Brother married Becky Thompson. They bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going round. Papa caught it, and he died last spring. And now Mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers up on Choctaw Ridge and drop them into the muddy waters off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Incredible song. Incredible artist, Bobbie Gentry. Hope life's treating you well. God bless you. Happy 84th birthday. So April 27th, I can't get the month right. July 27th, 1952. Hank Thompson. His incredible song, Wild Side of Life, hits #1 on the country charts. And get this, folks. It stays number one on the country charts beginning July 27, 1952 for 15 consecutive weeks. A record at the time. Solidified Thompson's status as a country music superstar, and of course inspired the answer song, It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels by Kitty Wells, propelling her to superstardom with the same exact melody. Now, how that got past the copyright issues, there must have been, it had to have been by permission. Had to have been. And that was Arlie A. Carter and William Warren who were the writers of it, so they must have given their consent. Maybe, and brilliantly so, I would think, since that was a huge, huge hit by Kitty Wells. So they doubled down on this song, Wild Side of Life. You wouldn't read my letter if I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone, but there's something I'm wanting to tell you. So I wrote it in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I should have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to the wild side of life. The glamour of the gay nightlife has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flows. There you wait to be anybody's baby and forget the only love you'll ever know. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I should have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to that wild side of life. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I should have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to the wild side of life. Yes, you went back to that wild side of life. Incredible number one song by Hank Thompson. And, oh, I remember this song so well. July 27, 1974, John Denver's Annie's Song hits number one. For the first of 2 weeks, it was also Billboard Hot 100 pop charts. It was also number one on the easy listening charts, and it was a big hit overseas in several countries. As a matter of fact, a Finnish singer did a cover of this song, having the lyrics rewritten in Finnish, of course, and there was even a very big hit. I think there was an instrumentalist, I can't recall his name, but a British guitar player who recorded an instrumental version of Annie's Song, written in tribute to John Denver's wife at the time, Annie Martell Denver. And even though they divorced, I think they remained in love the rest of each other's. Well, she's still alive the rest of John Denver's life. We know about his tragic death flying that experimental aircraft off the coast of California out there. But I remember after that she was interviewed many times, and it was obvious that the affection remained. But here's how the song came to be written. You'll find this fascinating, I think. He had just skied down the ski slope on Aspen Mountain in Aspen, Colorado, and was on the ski lift going back up when or maybe he was on his way down. Yeah, I think he was going on down. Is that right? I don't know. I know he was on the ski lift, and I know he had just skied the Aspen slope. And he was in total exhilaration. His senses were just alive with the sounds and the smells and the sights all around him, and the snow and the crispness in the air, and his senses were alive. And this song comes to him on the ski lift. He gets home and he writes this song in 10.5 minutes. But that's how it came to be. And I think this song was done in more weddings in the late 70s and early 80s than any other song on the planet. I know I sang this song in more weddings than I can count. Any song. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life for you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Thinking about a different strumming pattern there. Walk in the rain. See how that works. Like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come feel me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life for you. Let me drown in your laughter. Hit the right chord. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come let me love you. Come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. work on it. How about that, folks? In 1990, just stumbled across this one. That rhythm and blues and pop singer Bobbie Day dies of cancer in Los Angeles at age 60, July 27, 1990. But in 1958, you might call him one of those one-hit wonders. He sure had one. It was Rockin' Robin, 1958. Number 1 on the Billboard Rhythm and Blues charts, only number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 pop charts. But that was very common with black artists as the Billboard charts began, for them to be number 1 on Rhythm and Blues and like number 2 on the pop charts. I can cite numerous examples, but Bobbie Day had an incredible voice. I encourage you to go listen to this great, great song. Rockin' Robin. Twiddly-diddly-dee, 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 twiddly-diddly-dee. He rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a-bopping and singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, tweet. Go rockin' robin, we're really gonna rock tonight, yeah. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree, the wise old owl, the big black crow, flapping their wings, singing, go bird, go, rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, twiddly-dee. Go rockin' robin, really gonna rock tonight. The pretty little raven at the bird's first dance taught him how to do the bop, it was grand. He started going steady and bless my soul, he outbopped the buzzard and the Oreo. Rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, twiddly-dee. Go rockin' robin, you really gonna rock tonight, yeah. He rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a-bopping and a-singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, twiddly-dee, twiddly-dee. Go rockin' robin, you really gonna rock tonight. The pretty little raven at the bird's first dance taught him how to do the bop, and it was grand. He started going steady and bless my soul, he outbopped the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a-bopping and a-singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, twiddly-dee, twiddly-dee. Go rockin' robin, you really gonna rock tonight. One more time, yeah. Rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, twiddly-dee, twiddly-dee. Go rockin' robin, you really gonna rock tonight. Well, go rockin' robin, you really gonna rock tonight. Hear me now, robin thing. Well, go rockin' robin, you really gonna rock tonight. Twiddly-diddly-dee, 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 twiddly-twiddly-dee, twiddly-diddly-dee, twiddly-diddly-diddly-dee. I forgot my outrow. Same as the intro. Outrow is a proper term. It's used in songs as the way the song goes out. Outrow. And we'll do one more event from July 27th in music history. Incredible song. Hit number 1 on that day. In the year 1990, Garth Brooks' song The Dance, written by Brooks's close friend, Tony Arata, key track on his self-titled debut album, and is considered by many to be Garth Brooks' signature song, The Dance. Let me see if we can get this thing. Let me check a little tuning, folks, if you don't mind. So I'm going to capo up and in the D chord progression, play this in the key of F. G's a tad high. E's a tad low. So we'll go right in between. Play it in F. Ooh. Glad I checked that string. And that one. Here we go. Incredible song. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared neath the stars above. For a moment all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? If I'd only known how the king would fall. Hey, who's to say I might have changed it all? But now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Incredible song, folks, and we'll be right back.
When it comes to your child's health,
You want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
First Shot transforms Rutherford County youth. Coach Andy Herzer leads dynamic basketball camps and clinics, building skills and character since 2003. Kids dive into exciting STEM projects, sparking creativity through hands-on coding, art, and dance. They elevate their mind, spirit, and body in summer and winter programs. Visit FirstShotTN.org today to learn more. First Shot, where kids gain, elevate, and develop.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. It has been an honor to serve this community and work every day to make Murfreesboro an even better place to call home. But I believe Murfreesboro's best days are still ahead. I'll keep working for better roads, more parks and recreation, and good jobs that allow our families to thrive right here at home. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell for Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit choosechip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
At Learning Zone, our teachers are education engineers, building up eager learners with any CPA-accredited STEAM learning. We're now accepting fall enrollments for infants through pre-K and have a special offer valid through August 30th for new families. Classes are filling up fast, so book your tour right away. Contact Learning Zone at 615-695-1667. That's 615-695-1667.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
This is a paid legal ad.
I help people at the most difficult times in their lives try to enforce their legal rights. Practiced law in Nashville for over 30 years. Well, we start with the facts. We need to understand what happened. And if the claim appears to have merit, then we're going to say, yes, we can help. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. We're happy to give answers. Call the law offices of John Day for your free consultation.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
This weekend is the big tax-free weekend. Don't let it slip away. And on Monday of next week, August 3rd, it's the Rutherford County Beekeepers Monthly Meeting. 7 o'clock next week, Monday, August 3rd, in the auditorium at the Lane Agri Park. While we're talking about next week, that'll bring Friday Night Live, August 7th, on the Murfreesboro Square. It includes the Borough Art Crawl and music with third-party thieves starting at 6:30. That's a week away, Friday, August 7th, on the historic Murfreesboro Square. And thank you, Main Street Murfreesboro, for having this on the square. And the Red Cross is still critically low on blood, so please give the gift of life. Give blood at the Red Cross. Phone 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. We're in the final rounds of early voting. Take advantage of early voting. That continues through Saturday. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor Events.
Rutherford weather.
High of 92. Today, under partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for storms. Tonight, lows level off around 73, partly cloudy. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS. Currently, 72.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. If you've recently changed your phone number or email, make sure you update your details at mte.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Oh, hey. Brian, you gave me no warning whatsoever.
Well, I was listening and you weren't, but yeah.
Johnny B back with you, folks. We're going to switch to July 28th in music history. And we're going to feature one artist, and incredible. Brian, this artist was known as the first modern pop star of the teen idol type. But you got to understand, he hit the scene in the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s. That's when he was, I guess, and I bet you'll know his name. I'll give you his, he only added a first name. He kept his last name. He was born July 28, 1901. He passed away July 3rd, 1986, just 3 weeks prior to his 85th birthday. He was born Hubert Pryor Valley.
Ricky?
Not Ricky, but that's close.
Bobbie.
No, you got to go back to the...
Rudy.
Rudy Vallée. Rudy Vallée. And...
just naming all the valleys. Were any of those related?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's actually V-A-L-E-E with a apostrophe on the E there.
Tilde?
I have to look and see the origin of that name. But he was so popular. He had his own orchestra. I think it was called Rudy Vallée. Look that up. Rudy Vallée and the It's a very unusual name for an orchestra. Rudy Vallée and the something Royal something. What was the name of that orchestra?
Four Seasons? That was Frankie Valley.
Rudy Vallée.
The backing of his band, the Connecticut Yankees?
The Connecticut Yankees. Rudy Vallée and the Connecticut Yankees. That was his orchestra. And all his singles are done that way. Rudy Vallée and the Connecticut Yankees. And but he was so popular, he had a lot of detractors that they said he really wasn't that great a singer. He just had this way of loving his audience so much. He gave everything he had, and that made him successful. But I've listened to him. I listened to him many times during this past week. I think he had an incredible voice. He also played the saxophone and the trumpet, and was just an incredible artist. And he was the first to record this first song we're going to do of his. Although Eddie Cantor was the first to perform it. He performed it in a musical by the same name, 1928, Making Whoopee.
Oh.
Making Whoopee, a song Frank Sinatra later had a big hit on.
Right.
But Rudy Vallée was the first to record it in 1929 and release
Bob
it.
Eubank used it in the dating game.
Yeah.
What was the name of that show?
One of those he hosted.
Match Game wasn't it? So.
I had forgotten that. You're right. Bob Eubank. What is it? What
Newlywed Game.
The Newlywed Game.
Yeah.
Making Whoopee, of
Yeah.
course.
Right.
Because that's what it's about.
Right.
It's about a young groom, kind of. So we'll try to get this going. Making Whoopee, great song. Written by Walter Donaldson, again, first performed by Eddie Cantor in the musical by the same name on Broadway. Making Whoopee, 1928. Rudy Vallée releases it with the Connecticut Yankees in 1929. Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. You get some shoes, a little rice. The groom's so nervous, he answers twice. It's really thrilling that he's so willing for making whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same love nest. See what a year will bring. He's doing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. And don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. You get some shoes and a little rice. The groom's so nervous, he answers twice. It's really thrilling that he's so willing for making whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same love nest. See what a year will bring. He's doing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. Just don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Just don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Rudy Vallée, God rest his soul. What an artist. Oh, and how many movies was this guy in? I looked at his filmography. He was in a lot of movies. And this song was actually first recorded also by Rudy Vallée. The same year it was written by Herman Humpfeld, 1931. Rudy Vallée and his Connecticut Yankees released a single. It, I guess, had a major resurgence and hit real popularity in 1942 when Dooley Wilson, playing Sam, sang it more than once in the movie Casablanca. Play it again, Sam, as time goes by. But Rudy Vallée, he was the one that launched this song. And I learned something. I haven't had time to learn it, but he does a very extensive introduction. There's some introductory, or at least beginning verses of this song before you get into the main stanzas here. But we're going to do it as you know it and remember it as time goes by. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is still a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs are never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs a man and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. Well, it's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. You must remember this, a kiss is just a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs are never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. Well, it's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Yes, the world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. All right. Incredible song. Listen to Rudy Vallée's version. You'll hear a whole new one. And he recorded some Western songs, this being one of them. Way back in 1936, the same year Bing Crosby covered the song. Recorded by the Sons of the Pioneers and Roy Rogers. I'm not sure. I think they recorded it twice. I know they did it in 1947, but something makes me think they recorded it before then as well, in the early 30s, but I don't know for sure. But it's an incredible song written by Billy Hill entitled Empty Saddles. There's something strange in the old corral. There's a breeze, though the wind has died. Though I'm alone in the old corral, seems there is someone by my side. Empty saddles in the old corral. Where do you ride tonight? Are you rounding up the doggies, the strays of long ago? Are you on the trail of buffalo? Empty saddles in the old corral. Where do you ride tonight? Are there rustlers on the border or a band of Navajo? Are you heading for the Alamo? Empty guns covered with rust. Where do you talk tonight? Empty boots covered with dust. Where do you walk tonight? Empty saddles in the old corral. My tears will be dried tonight. If you'll only say I'm lonely as you carry my old pal. Empty saddles in the old corral. Empty guns covered with rust. Where do you talk tonight? Empty boots covered with dust. Where do you walk tonight? Empty saddles in the old corral. My tears will be dried tonight. If you'll only say I'm lonely as you carry my old pal. Empty saddles in the old corral. And we'll be right back.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
I'll be right there.
It takes all of us to power a community, both in plain sight and behind the scenes. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
When the weather turns bad, minutes, even seconds matter.
This is an early heads up for southern Rutherford County.
Rutherford Weather brings you live radar and expert meteorologist insight, giving you the early heads up when storms threaten.
A lot of areas are going to see some impacts from this storm.
From analysis to live camera views, we keep you informed before, during, and after the storm.
I think the vast majority of the hail with this now is going to be quarter to perhaps golf ball size.
Rutherford Weather. Stay ahead of the storm.
City of Murfreesboro, this is Jacob Morphus running for your city council. If you want someone who values unconditional integrity, has a servant's heart, but is gritty and gets things done, then I am your candidate. I serve people for a living. I'm seeking this role not as a politician, but as a passionate resident looking to serve the community I love. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st and Election Day August 6th. I will be grateful for your vote. God bless.
Paid for by Jacob Morphus for Murfreesboro City Council. Jacob Morphus, Treasurer.
is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
And Johnny B back with you for one last song by Rudy Vallée, which, Brian, it worked out great. These are the 4 songs I had for Rudy Vallée. Harbor Lights, written by Jimmy Kennedy and Hugh Williams in 1937. The first to record it was Roy Fox and his orchestra, with vocals by Barry Gray. But Rudy Vallée also recorded it with his Connecticut Yankees in 1937. The biggest selling version was Sammy Kaye's orchestra in 1950. 25 weeks at number 1. This was the big band orchestra era. Can you tell, Brian, back in those days?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
asked Bart about it.
I first was exposed to the song on a Marty Robbins album entitled Don't Let Me Touch You. This was one of the tracks on the album. Harbor Lights. What a song. What a love song. Really, it's a heartbreak song. I saw the harbor lights. They only told me we were parting. The same old harbor lights that once brought you to me. I watched the harbor light. How could I help if tears were falling? Some other harbor lights will steal your love from me. I long to hold you near and kiss you just once more. But you were on the ship and I was on the shore. Now I'll know lonely nights, for all the while my heart is whispering. Some other harbor lights will steal your love from me. I long to hold you near and kiss you